In short, not going to go through the whole thing. Information warfare, the warfare part. My experience is that I'm reconnaissance group leader reserve in the Finnish military, and I have been the last 4 years been traveling with Ihor Vitenko's mission. We have been to Ukraine, and I have seen military hospitals, an academy, and casualties of war. This is my experience, which is obviously not first-hand. The information part is 30 years of working in 14 different industries, in leading different cross-functional groups and matching people with different interests, and still making a group that can work together and can book results. One of the experiences in terms of cybersecurity, I had a startup, internet startup for children. I was trying to create a safe environment for children below the age of the Meta and Google age limit. And in those 4 years, I learned that technology is not the solution. It is, like earlier already here presented, it's education, it's discipline. That's how this should be happening. The 3 questions that I'm going to ask and give you arguments on: how can many different worlds come together to achieve the results we want? Who will the solutions be made for? What should great results look like, and what do they require? Now, what do I mean by different worlds? There are different industries. There's military, there's healthcare, there's charity organizations. There are different cultures. Here already, but we have multiple cultures. And even within the Ukrainian culture, you have the Eastern and Western people who work completely differently. But they have variances, right? Different languages, language barriers, even within the same language, some terminology might be misunderstood. Political environments. In EU, there's 27 local legal regulations still that need to be matched. And then different expectations in general. How do all these input from all the participants here can be aligned so that it creates positive results? Who will the solutions be made for? Of course, everybody needs to be safe. Yes, but still, there are different groups of people who need maybe different timing, different methods to be able to be protected, to build the resilience. The kids need different input than adults, just as the first example. And then, what should the results look like, and what do they require? What we're trying to achieve here is not like a 1-month diet. It is a different approach to how the society should run, so that we have the resilience for everybody. Information exchange should be open, and we should be open about learning from mistakes as well as successes. And we should walk first before we start running. Well, let's do it fast. And we should always be open and criticize, not criticize, but be open to see other questions that we haven't asked yet. And experience has shown, my 30 years of experience has shown, that the faster and simpler you start, the more complex it becomes. So good preparation does, and good alignment in the beginning will typically give good results towards the end. And I'm guessing those results should be more than just paper and EU directives. It should be something tangible that everybody feels, and not just gives a false sense of security, but actual security. So those were the 3 questions. I will not take more of your time. Thank you very much. And Slava Ukraini.
Дякую.